In the 1981 Ultravox Classic Vienna, Midure claims, "It means nothing to me."
Well, I'm sorry, Mr. Midure, but it means everything to me because this is Monday Matters. Hello there, welcome to my channel, welcome back if you've been here before. This is indeed Monday Matters. As usual, I'll be taking a look at the news of the week. I'll be showing you what I've been up to on my bench, and I'll be talking about what I'll be up to this week with the kit of the week. All these bits come as chapters. You can hop backwards and forwards as your heart desires. Now, if you enjoy the video, and I hope you do, please remember, imperial thumbs up on the button below. And if you haven't done so yet, please subscribe to the channel, hit the bell, and you'll be notified of new videos as they arrive. And as usual, if you want to support the channel in any more concrete ways, you can do that through Super Thanks or through any of my partner programs. Now, there's a lot to get through today, so let's have a look first at the news of the week.
Probably the biggest news is the announcement by Revell that they are making a 1/32 scale kit of the Gloucester Meteor next year. The current rumour is that it will be the F3 version, although the F4 would make much more sense, as lots more were made. It sold well overseas, and it also held the world airspeed record for longer than the F3 did. This new kit is appearing for pre-order online at £145 or so. That's a huge amount, so it probably reflects a Technic kit with lights and engine noises. For example, this 1/32 scale Spitfire Mark 9 as a Technic kit is listed as £180, and as a regular kit is listed at £37. Although incidentally, Hobbycraft are offering them at £90 and £18.50 respectively in their pre-Christmas sales. There will also apparently be a new 1/24 scale Ford Mustang Mach-1 fastback in a James Bond tie-in, although a new tool seems a little odd for this car when they're also reissuing existing 2CV and BMW Z8 kits in similar Bond-themed packages. The rest of the Revell revelations for next year seem to be mainly reissues, including the 1/8 scale Jaguar E-Type that can trace its ancestry back to a 1964 monogram kit, a 1/48 scale Dornier DO217 that goes back to another monogram release, this time from 2000, a range of airliner kits in 1/144 scale and in 1/288 easy kit scales, and a few other things. I hope they are hiding more new tools for announcement over the course of the year. Kovozavody Prozdiev is bringing the Fokker S11 trainer to the market in 1/72 scale. As usual, there are 4 boxes, each with 3 scheme options for a variety of derivative aircraft. I hope KP sell lots of these to encourage them to bring more lesser-known aircraft to the model maker. Hobby 2000 is rebooting the 2010 Dragon kit of the Messerschmitt Bf110 in 1/32 scale. As usual, they are including a canopy masking set, which is extremely useful for the Bf110, and new cartograph decals. 2 boxes cover 6 possible schemes. Semper Fi is releasing a 1/72 scale kit of the von Braun vertical launch interceptor concept from 1939. It was never built, but it's an interesting idea at least. Vespid Models has announced a Centurion Mark V kit in 1/72 scale, as well as an updated Leopard 2A7V main battle tank. This scale is really beginning to take off now. Dogfight Trucks has a range of vehicles on offer in 1/48 scale. These are 3D printed, which shows how the technology is well suited to low-run kits you would not otherwise be able to get. Copper State Models has the extraordinary First World War Garford Putilov armoured car in 1/35 scale. Note the doubled wheels and large leaf suspension units at the back. These are to carry the 76mm gun that sits over the rear axle. Very strange place for a main armament to be. And finally, for today, a huge dose of nostalgia for some of us with the MPC Monkey Mobile in 1/25th scale. For those of you too young to know, the Monkees were a popular sort of poppy rock band of the late 1960s, conceived by TV producers for an American sitcom of the same name, and who went on to sell 75 million records, one of the biggest acts of the decade.
And so, on my bench this week, well, first of all, you may notice, if you've seen the show before, you'll notice the bench has got a bit bigger. I've put a few more racks in for my paints. I can hold all my Vallejo paints now. The Humbrol and Tamiya and Revel and everything else have to go in a drawer here, along with all the weathering solutions and oils and all the rest of the other things. However, it's a lot more organised, so that's one thing I've been doing. I've been working on the Folland Nat gift set as one of my first kit series, and also I've been doing this. I have been making this. This, of course, is the cockpit of the 1/24th Spitfire from FX. The video of this is going to drop on Tuesday. To get this far, trust me, this is an awfully big kit to do. I kind of expected it to be lengthy and difficult and problematic, but it's not as problematic as I thought it might be. But it is definitely quite an involved process to make. It's a beautiful thing, however, so do come back for more of this. This week I'll be getting on with it, so this video will be there. Also in production, I've done a couple of other videos that will be fun. I'll tell you a bit more about those later, but first, let's get back to and the kit will be, and will continue to be, for a little few weeks, the 1/24th scale Spitfire from FX. This week I will be building the fuselage, putting the window into the fuselage, because of course mine is an FR9, so it needs a window, it needs a camera behind it. Then it needs a little bit of wiring. Put the fuse together, maybe put the wings on, see how far we get. But that's what I'll be doing this week and the week after and the week after probably. I think it's going to be at least another 3 weeks, I guess, of production involved in that. In the intermediate, I will be popping in a few other bits and pieces to do other kits, other smaller kits, just to a bit of variety, and also to sort of fill in the gaps between updates on the Spitfire. I will, however, personally be taking a break over Christmas and the New Year, or well, Christmas at least anyway. So what I've got for you is a series that starts on Christmas Day, and every day for 12 days there's going to be like a 5-minute little historical film about a particular plane. Each one a particular plane. I'll talk about the history of the aircraft, I'll talk about what kits are available, and show you a couple of built kits that I've already done going back some time now. All of these are going to be linked by the fact they're all flown by 800 Naval Air Squadron, my father's squadron in the Fleet Air Arm, and it's called the 12 Planes of Christmas. Who'd have guessed that? Anyway, it's there for fun. It's there to give me a little bit of a break over Christmas, but to keep the content going and have a look, see some of the other kits I've built over the preceding years, starting with the Hawk and Nimrod and Hawk Osprey, all the way up to the Harrier and Sea Harrier, and pretty much everything in between. It's quite a lot to look at. Also, this week, I think Christmas Eve, I'm going to put this up, is going to be my awards, my personal awards for the year, my kit of the year, if you like. And it's heroes and villains, really. So I'll be talking about the hero kits I've had this year, and a few of the villains as well. Now, these are things that I personally have liked making. They're not necessarily from this year. They could have been earlier kits that I've actually got round to making. But they're things that I've done over the past year that I've really enjoyed doing, or I really haven't enjoyed doing. So watch those. Whether or not you agree with me, let me know. I mean, it's a community. It's a very personal matter the things I've enjoyed. There's going to be kits you've made that I haven't made, obviously. I've only made, I don't know, 40 or 50 kits this year. There are thousands and thousands out there. There might be a kit up there that you haven't seen yet. You think, do you know what, Gary, you'd enjoy making that. Tell me about it. There's other kits around that you say, hey, do you know what? I made this recently. Really, please don't bother. It was awful. Let me know. Let me know through the community channel. Hey, hook up to the Facebook. If you're on Facebook, look up Gary's Friends Stuff online on Facebook and come and join and come and leave some comments, leave some pictures. Who knows? Yeah, create a community. But I'd like to know what you've made, what you have made, what you've enjoyed and what you haven't enjoyed as well. So that's all going to go up soon. Christmas Eve, in fact, that will go up. So it's going to be a busy week, creating a lot more content, doing a lot more building, but you know what? That's what it is. So thank you very much for watching. Do come back for the Spitfire, the first episode of the Spitfire. Come back for the awards and then the 12 days of Christmas, 12 planes of Christmas, I should say. I'll hopefully see you very, very soon on the channel. Take very good care now. I'll catch you later. Goodbye now.